my gosh, I need help. Is dropping out of your class because you single-handedly humiliated yourself in front of your professor a valid reason? Let me explain. Okay, so after years of growing up on romance novels, fan fiction, and teen dramas, you think that I would be old enough to grow out of having a crush on your professor. I know what you're thinking. Sasha, be realistic and grow up and get an education. But in my defense, two things can both be true. I can be sitting front row getting a good education while also feeding my delusion. Anyway, so we had a paper due on the impacts of technology and relationships. Easy, right? That would have been right and easy had I not been staying up until 2 a.m. to write the paper, also while having a tall glass of wine. Mistake number one. Mistake number two was having the second glass of wine. So an academic essay quickly turned into a full-fledged diary entry and me pouring my heart out on the fact that, like, dating apps have single-handedly ruined my entire perspective of relationships, and I single-handedly find myself constantly falling for men that are, like, a little bit smart, but, like, extremely emotionally unavailable. So, after the third glass of wine, of course, when I reread it, it seemed like it was an amazing essay, so I slid it to Natural Write just to make sure that it came back clean for AI, and then I hit submit. Big mistake. So fast forward to next lecture, I sit all the way in the back to avoid all eye contact, and of course the topic was on vulnerability in academic writing, and y'all, I kid you not, at one point he literally goes, once students decide to open their heart out on their experiences with their dating struggles, and while it wasn't necessarily what I asked for, it was rather honest. I wonder who that student could be. Believe it or not, it gets worse. So I literally just got an email from him saying, hey, if you have time, I would like to meet after class to discuss a little bit more about your paper. So at this point, it's either A, he wants to get married, B, I should just drop this class while I'm ahead, or C, switch my major to a bachelor's in humiliation. Send help.